They had the...
Oh, what a pretty fly.
Ew, it's still a fly. It's a green one.
Yeah.
Fly's a fly. We used to call those fruit flies because they'd be around the fruit trees in Miami. There were blue ones, green ones, and yellow ones.
That one's a green one.
Be careful, Steph. It's Friday. It's going to be a crazy day.
I will. Why doesn't it fly off?
Why does your car look so clean? Did it rain?
Look at the...
It looks all white to me.
Someone's been sliding on here.
Ah.
Oh, the kitty paw print. Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye, Steph. We'll do something a little different today. Start out in the front yard. Take a quick look around. There's a basketball out there. It's kind of deflated. I should have put it in the trash. The trash can's still there. I can still do that. Just ends up in my yard. All the trash blows over here. So it's Friday, May 12th, 2023. Here's Our Lady of Grace. This is the statue that we had at the apartments. It was in the corner, the little courtyard we had. I got a picture of, I think, Angel sitting there with some poinsettias that they gave me. B.J. Miller, the lady that did that for Arco Bay Construction, she handled all their properties. And she's the one who hired me to live there when I was in law enforcement. And I've got good memories from there. I don't think I've got a whole lot of pictures. A lot of the videos were videos Blake Gibson on the camera, the Canon HFS 21 camcorder. Those were school videos. I don't think I took a lot at home. I think we do have some at home, you guys, in the living room. I got that Optima projector, Circuit City, 18 months, same as cash. It was like $1,300. It's the only way I could afford that stuff, would be to pay it that way. So that's where that Optima projector goes, or comes from, and I still have it. And the projector, we just let it shine on the wall. At the apartments, but I've got some pictures of you girls doing that. And that all worked out pretty good with the 3-tier bed and all that. So that's 2 times Circuit City. Now they don't even exist anymore. But I think I bought 2 laptops or 3 laptops from there over time, along with projector and that camera. You went with me up to Orlando to pick up the Canon 20D. 8 megapixel camera. I think the total cost $1,300 or $1,400, and that was 18 months, same as cash. I borrowed their money, got the product in my hand, and didn't pay any interest. You can't argue with deals like that, where they're lending you the money and you're not paying anything back. Just paying for what you would pay cash for, just paying it a little bit easier, $100 a month or $80 a month. You know, there's quite a few. I want to say those e-machine computers, those came from Circuit City or Best Buy, one of the two. Two of them were Christmas specials. They were in a corner of the back in a stack. This was like the day after Black Friday, and usually the stuff that's really worth anything is sold out, you know, right after Black Friday. But evidently they keep some things in the back, some special deals. And on Saturday they went out and put these computers one corner there in the back, whole stack of them. And of course I do the math and know the specifications and how much everything should be. Came with a monitor, a printer, and the computer. And definitely an exceptional deal. And in the pole barn over here, I still have one of those computers. I think it's Jenny's. There's little stickers on it. I'll have to bring it to you. I hate letting you see the mold on the side of the building. Go ahead and walk back around to the front yard. Not a lot going on the Encyclopedia Britannica today. The birthday that's worth noting, the only one, was Florence Nightingale. Florence Nightingale is known as the mother or the founder of modern nursing. And I'll have to ask Jenny if this is true. But you know, when you go to the police academy, I mean, they start from the very beginning. They get into the history at the very beginning of how law enforcement came to be through constables and things like that, how that evolved into sheriffs and police departments. I wonder if they do that for nursing. Do they go back to the history? If they did, you will know about Florence Nightingale, or you will be asked about her later on. I'll include a link down below that you can watch the History Channel video that I saw a little while ago. Here's my cracked windshield. Let me see if you can see it. Is that coming through? Don't think you can see it. Big crack right down the middle. So I'm gonna try next week to make that one of my priorities. It's the Monday after this Monday when I have the MRI. Stephanie will take me to. It's Friday, Sacred Heart Day. It's not one of the first Fridays, but all Fridays are Sacred Heart Days, and Sorrowful Mystery Days. Saturdays are all devotion to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Today's Sacred Heart Day, Sacred Heart of Jesus. So I'll end with that prayer. Yes, Sarah, you're looking at the house with the mold on it. I'm hoping that I can start feeling well enough to where I can start doing that again. The front especially needs to be done. The carport's covered in this like fine black dirt that must float around when I mow the grass or mow the dirt, because basically our backyard's like Jenny's. It's like mostly brown leafy dirt, and the lawnmower kicks it up and it's a pain. You know, when I lived at the 55 and older mobile home, you know, I had real grass and lawn there. That was actually fun to mow. You didn't say if you liked the video. You know, there's something about mowing. When the grass is taller, I'll do it again. Kind of like cutting hair with a razor, you know, electric razor. There's something about that that's satisfying. Kind of like popping packaging. What do they call it? The poppums. I had one of those things where I just totally forgot what those are called. Bubble wrap. Pop in the bubbles. But watching somebody mow is interestingly soothing. And because it's sped up, you don't have to sit there through the whole thing. I love you guys. Hope your week has gone well. I pray that God continues to hold you to his bosom, shelter you under the shade of his almighty wing. I'll say the ending prayer, Sacred Heart, since this is Friday. Every day's got to be special. If you treat every day special, or see it that way, you go in with a good attitude, or try to when you can. You know, sometimes you just feel so terrible, it's hard to get a positive attitude. Go into the day starting it with a positive attitude. Every day can end up being a good day. To whom can I turn if not to you, whose heart is the source of all graces and merits? Where should I seek if not in the treasure which contains all the riches of your kindness and mercy? Where should I knock if not at the door through which God gives himself to us and through which we go to God? I have recourse to you, heart of Jesus. In you I find consolation when afflicted, protection when persecuted, strength when burdened with trials, and light in doubt and darkness. Thank you, God, for everything we've received up till now and will receive from thy most gracious bounty. And I always like to ask for just one more thing, dear Lord, that we might be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with you forever in the next. See you Saturday. Saturday just happens to be the feast day of Our Lady of Fatima, which I didn't know this when I mentioned it the other day, but I'll just touch upon it again tomorrow. It's not by coincidence, I think, that came up as a miracle when I was talking about simulations and whether we're really living in a matrix type of world. But thank you, God, for everything. Watch over everyone. Keep them safe and always in your care. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Think I can get somebody's attention? Here she comes. Nope, that's Sandy in the reflection. Sandy. Sandy's gonna say bye to Stephanie. Bye, Steph. Bye. So, we're still blank.